It's just a waste of time, said the rabbit. Hey, rabbit, aren't you worried? I heard the eagle say that there will be a flood in the country, explained the ant sincerely. Haha, don't worry, said the rabbit and went to sleep again. A few days later, the rain fell and did not stop for 1 whole week. The end. Friends, we must always be prepared and work hard for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Wang. The part of my story is The Prisoner and the Lion. Many years ago, there was an innocent prisoner who escaped from the side. He knew that the soldiers would go to his home to look for him. I shall go up to the mountain, and people know me, he thought to himself. So he went to the mountain. On the way, he bypassed a giant cave. Curious, he went in. Inside the cave, or else I will kill you. The prisoner slowly and carefully pulled out the thorn, and the lion licked back in appreciation. News spread, and the soldiers ran out the mountain to capture the prisoner. He was brought before the king, who yelled at him. Were gathered at the stadium to watch the king's celebrations. First, there were dance and dancing, and the soldiers performed stunts on their horses. After that, the soldiers dragged a thief into a stadium, let the lion attack these petty men who stole from the palace. The lion mauled and torn to pieces. Finally, it was the prisoner versus the lion. The prisoner kept shouting, "Save me! Save me! I will not kill thee!" As the lion leaped and about to attack the prisoner, thunder and lightning struck the ground. No! The king and the crowd were all moved. The king soon realized the man was innocent. "You are a free man. You may go," the king pardoned him. This story tells us that if you do a good deed to somebody, you will also receive one in return. Thank you.
Thank you, Wang Aohan, for her.
She put a lot of vegetables into the dog. The next day, the dream comes. "Where's the princess?" It roars. The king throws the dog into the room. The dragon immediately it says, "I am on fire." It screams. It runs to the sea and is never seen again. This story tells us that when we face any problem, we must be calm and
Was drinking water by the river to quench his thirst. Suddenly, he slipped and fell into the water and was almost drowned. He shouted loudly, "Help! Help! Someone help me!" A duck sitting on a tree branch saw this and dropped a leaf into the river to save the ant. The duck shouted, "Hurry, Mr. Ant! Climb onto the leaf!" The ant climbed onto the leaf and was very grateful to the duck for saving his life. He said to the duck, "Thank you, Mr. Duck. Thank you so much for saving my life. I will never forget this life." The ant was very worried because the hunter was about to shoot the duck. He thought to himself, "Oh no, I must help the duck." Suddenly, the ant had an idea. He rushed to the hunter and beat him on his leg. The hunter felt a sharp pain and shouted, "Ouch!" The scream of the hunter had startled the duck. The duck looked around and saw the hunter
popped open. There inside was a teeny girl. The girl was only as big as a farmer's thumb, so they called her Thumbelina. Every day, Thumbelina played happily on the kitchen table. At night, she slept in a small bed made from a walnut shell. One day, a big toad from nearby river came to the garden. Then, she saw Thumbelina playing on the table. He wanted to marry her.
She began to cry. Two little fish were swimming nearby. They popped their heads out of the water. "Why are you crying?" they asked. "Because I want to go home," cried Thumbelina. "Please help me, little fish." The fish beat hard on a leaf stalk floating on the water. The stalk broke, and Thumbelina sailed away on the leaf. Thumbelina's leaf came to a rock by the river. There she saw a Thank you to Zixuan for her story. The next contestant is Wen Xian. The title of her story is The Poor Fisherman. Look out at the sky, rain, he said. Come down, come down. The rain came down and the sea fell into a tree. It has all leaves and blue branches. The magic man looked out at the sky. Sun, he said, come out, come out. The sun came out and the sea fell into a tree. The magic man said, jellyfish, he said, I have a jellyfish. Long ago, tortoise had two smooth and pretty shells. One day, tortoise had to walk home. It was a long way. Could you teach me to fly?
刚才你有录到了已经啊？
He asked.
有一点，
他妈妈可能要看才知道。
他妈妈每次会问的。
Saw a jar of water. She tried to drink the water but could not reach it with her feet. The crow took her away. Then she saw some pebbles and had an idea. Yes, I know what to do, said the crow. Then she began dropping the pebbles into the jar. As more pebbles filled the jar, the water rose higher, and the crow was able to drink the water. Thank you, Yu for her story. The sick crow was drinking the water.
林诺是1、2、3年级。